A wonderful Friday afternoon. So Friday we usually make Flair. So use the Flair make some coffee this afternoon. So let's do that. Okay. Hopefully we're gonna do better than yesterday. So I got, you know what? I got a lot to learn on the Rock Espresso machine. So it's gonna be learning a lot of steep learning curve there. But with the Flair, we've been using it for a while, so I think we should be okay. We are in pretty good shape. So here's what we're gonna do. I have the okay, I'm gonna show you guys pretty much beginning to end. Okay, so I'm not gonna prep my machine. Sometimes I prep before, but I'm just gonna show you guys the kind of full picture. Okay, so how I make a coffee with Flair espresso this afternoon. So let's get going. So I'm gonna be using 15 gram for the recipe for that. Let me show you my setup first. Okay. Let me show you guys. Hold on. Flip the camera around. There we go. So my setup is pretty simple. Okay. I'm using the Flair Neo, and I modify a little bit. So I got the pressure gauge. So pressure gauge works pretty good. And then okay, so I was planning on using my hand grinder, but you know what? Not today, okay? I had too much work. So let's skip the hand grinder. So this is a hand grinder from San Antonio Industry, but let's skip that. So let's use something easier. So let's use the niche grinder this afternoon. All right, so let's get going. Okay, so this is a Flair Neo. So actually this is pretty cool. If you haven't seen this, this is the temping tool and distribution tool from Crema. Works fantastic. Works pretty good there as well. Okay. So that's the pressure gauge. So you know what? Okay, so this is the addition. Okay, so whatever you buy Neo, that comes with a pressurized basket. But this is kind of like aftermarket, not the aftermarket, but they're just regular classic portafilter. So this is just the bottomless, non-pressurized. So this one you need to worry about the grinder size, but in contrary, just regular Neo portafilter, you don't have to worry about the grinder size much. Okay. Just like that. So I'm going to show you guys pretty much the live session here. Okay, I'm showing you guys the beginning to end. The key to making a great coffee with Flair, as you know, is all about the managing the heat. Okay, thermal management. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to heat up my water chamber there. I have a boiling water here. I'm using the Fellow stack. Just heat up the water. Just make sure you heat up everything you can. All right, so let's get going. And also I like to heat up my portafilter as well. Got the portafilter too. And your filter as well, the screen. There you go. Just heat it up, okay? The hotter is the better. But meantime, let's grind some coffee beans. So this is more like medium to darker roast. Now let's do 15 grams. Let's do 15 grams here. Okay, guys, 15.9, that's fine. So this is more like, this is good for milk-based drink. Okay, I'm gonna move over to my grinder. By the way, if you have a niche grinder at home, just make sure you get this plunge, okay? So this is a therapeutic plunge. A lot of physical therapists use it, but that's great for get all the rest of coffee beans out. I know it looks so ugly, but this is really fantastic tool. So I got 15.9 gram in. Actually, I got 16 gram out, okay? So we are pretty good. We are right on it. All right, so let's make some coffee, guys. And also, I want to heat up my shot glass as well. Okay, I think we are all good. So now, let's put everything together. So I mean, goodness, it's been about what, couple minutes to get ready. So I mean, this is pretty good. I mean, really easy to use. Yeah. Yeah, that's hot as well. Everything is nice and hot. Perfect. Just make sure drain it. Okay. Okay, again, just make sure get the hot as possible. So I'm using the flat fellow stack kettle. I hold the temperature at 100 Celsius. So I think we are all ready. Okay. I'm missing something here. Okay, so let's prepare the puck. Okay, just make sure get all the coffee grinds in. First, I like to use the distribution tool from the back side. Just like so. And followed by temp. So you got a perfect distribution and temping pressure as well. So this is the perfectly balanced. Let's not forget the shower screen. Okay, at this point, just like that. So let's do, let's measure our shot, okay? So I like to do, I got 15 in, actually 16 gram there, so. You know what, let's do 1-to-2 ratio. Lock it in here. Just make sure everything is nice and level. Okay, and then time to pour the shot. Okay, I'm just gonna set the scale, just make sure nice and even there. There we go. All right, so let's start with the pre-infusion. Just squeeze for a little bit, okay. I'm gonna do about 1 or 2 bar pressure. And then whenever I see the couple drops there, I'm gonna start give. You see that dropping coming? Hold on. There we go. And they give it a 9 bar pressure. The great thing about the Flair, you can actually control the pressure, so. Okay. They look like my grinder is a little fine. Okay, I need to adjust the grinder setting next time. Yeah, grinder's too fine. Okay, now we're gonna get some good shot coming here. Good streaming. I'm shooting for around 30 to 32, 33 gram. I'm just gonna ease into it. Yeah, too fine. I noticed it. I'm at 25 gram. I'm at 30. There we go. Easy. There we go. 36 gram here. That's fine. Again, so making a great espresso with a Flair is all about the obviously temperature and also the grinder size. Okay, hold on. Let me flip it around here. Okay, hold on a second, guys. So I think that shot was okay. I mean, again, the bar was the grinder was way too fine. Okay, that's why you see that I was a little struggle, way over 9 bar. But you know what? Let's try the shot anyway. I'm just gonna try a little. Cheers. You know, it's bitter. But you know, it's not bad, okay? I mean, the fact is, I don't know how many people actually drink straight up. So here's what we're gonna do. Like Jose, you are right, man. Maybe milk and pound of sugar, it'd be great. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So let's make latte. Okay, so I have the great espresso here. So let's make a latte. So I'm just gonna use my Rancheria Cerevia for steaming milk. Next time, let's use something else. But you know what? I don't feel like working right now. Okay, I don't feel like doing a lot of work. So let's make some. You know, let's make like small flat white or cappuccino. Okay, hold on. Let's get some milk out. By the way, if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to our afternoon live streaming. Okay, let's see who's on. We got Jose, you got Mayhem, Carla P, she's joining us again. Great. We got Carla's here. We got Mantaben. Okay, I'm hoping I'm saying right. We have also Eric, Justin. I saw Hans earlier. Tusi, Jose, Brian, Robert. I don't want to miss anybody out here. Okay, because the afternoon sessions are pretty casual. We got Joshua's joining us as well. Jorge, yeah, welcome to the channel, guys. Okay, welcome to the channel. Let's make like small cappuccino. Okay, small drink. So with Rancheria Cerevia, I need to bring the temperature up to about like 270, 280 or so. So we can make some good coffee there. So this is what we're gonna use. I got nice mug for that. Let's see. Okay, Eric. Okay. The fact is, I mean, if you put a bad espresso, as long as you put some milk and a little bit of sugar, I mean, taste, you know, pretty much all the same. Okay. Okay, I think milk is almost ready. I'm just gonna heat up my cup. I'm just gonna heat up my cup here for a second. Hold on a second, guys. So let me, you know, maybe I'll show you how to do this, okay? Let me show you how I steam the milk on this one with the Rancheria Cerevia. This is completely different. Completely different than Barista Express, okay? Takes about maybe like 5 seconds, 5 or 6 seconds. Extremely fast. Really fun to use. I don't know about fun though, okay? I don't know about fun, but surely fast. I'm just gonna, okay, here we go. Hope you guys can see that right there. I'm just gonna go nice and easy. pretty much it. This is done. I'm just gonna shut the steam up. Okay, and also just make sure you gotta wipe it clean. Okay, wipe the clean the steam one there. Just make sure and flush it. I think we are good to go. Okay, so coffee is hot. So let's put everything together. Since our espresso is a little cold, but it's all right. We are mixing with our hot milk. Okay. Hopefully we're gonna have some decent latte art. Here we go. Something like that. That looks pretty good. Yeah, not bad. You know what? Let's put. I'm just gonna. Man, I need to get more caramel. It's almost out, so I'm just gonna get a 1 pump here. Hopefully, I have a 1 pump. Maybe 1.5. Just like 1 pump. Okay, so let's try our latte. Let's try that, guys. Goodness. Man. Okay, so here we go. So let's try the Flair. So we use a Flair, and we use a Rancheria Serbia for the steaming milk. Cheers, guys. You know what? Hold on. Let's mix it. Mix it well. The milk, man, milk is really good. Okay. Let's try again. Man. Again, Jose's right. As long as we put milk and lots of sugar in it, I mean, taste is all good. Okay. But I mean, you know, I like to use about maybe 1 pump. Okay. And I know my boys like 2 pumps. So let's see here. It said, Tootsie Goes Wild asked me, do you ever do any giveaway? Yes, I do. Actually, I usually give away like first week of November. I usually do that. And also first week of December. I usually give out, you know, every single day for like 7 days straight. So yeah. So we did that last year as well. So we did that last year during the holiday season. So we, you know, just give out different tools. I think I give out like, you know, 3D dosing for every single day. But this year, I got some big plan. You know, I got some fun plan for you guys. Okay, we're gonna do some fun giveaway, and so that's what we're gonna do during the holiday season. Let's see here. Someone asked me about the Flair earlier. Someone asked me, am I going to get a Flair 58? I don't know yet. Okay, but thing is, I mean, guys, look at it. I have enough machine at the shop, so. Okay, so let's see here. Is a Mahin asking about the 6-bar espresso pressure. The 6-bar is kind of like James Hoffman did it a couple years ago. I know Lance just picked it up recently about this turbo shot. It's not a turbo shot. I mean, Lance come up with the turbo shot. Then it's a fast shot. The 6-bar pressure, and within like 15 seconds, and you're gonna get about what 30 grams, like 1:2, 1:3 ratio. And supposedly, the shot can be really good. And I tried that with Bravo Barista Pro a couple months ago, so check it out if you haven't seen it. But again, and as long as you have the let's see, as long as you have the machine, this is 9-bar machine, okay, but with the Flair you can actually go with the 6-bar pressure because manually you can adjust this. So Flair can be done. Bravo Barista Express, you cannot do the 6-bar espresso, but I know like as long as you have like pressure profile machine, you can definitely do, you know, you can have some fun with it. Okay, I think Mahin, yep, espresso with the 6-bar, 1:2, yeah, 40 to 30 seconds, 40 grams in 30 seconds, I think. Hold on, I think someone asked me about the earlier 1Z Presso. I think it's called JE Pro. They're wonderful grinder. I mean, the fact is, I read about it. You know, those grind. By the way, Okay. So this is a $30 hand grinder from Amazon. Okay. This is about $140 from San Antonio Industry. And the comes to grinder, kind of like what you pay for what you get. So I mean, look at this. If I spins around, it's pretty smooth compared to entry-level grinder here from Amazon. Doesn't spin, you know, kinda. So, which means the bearing is not as smooth as, you know. I don't want to say this is like high-end hand grinder. It's more like mid-range there. But this one does espresso up to French press pretty well. This one has like quite a few settings. This is like entry level, total of 6 different settings. Okay, 1 and 2 is espresso, 3 and 4 is like pour over, 5 and 6 like French press. So yeah, so this is very limited, but for this one, if you do, you know what I mean, if you do, let's say pour over, you should be fine. Let's see here. Let's see, hold on a second here. We have some. Okay, someone mentioned about the OnlyFans page. Is that OnlyFans page? Is it like one of those page? Yeah, I think I don't know. Okay, I don't think so. Man, you guys are great. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. We have a lot of activities going on in our chat room. Great. Okay. Yeah, I think we do have a standard, folks. Okay. Okay, we do have a standard in our channel. So, okay, let's see here. Okay, it's a freezing. Okay, freezing sun. Goodness, we have some. We have. Why do people use a hand grinder for espresso? Because some hand grinders are really good. Okay, I know. Because the real high-end grinders are very expensive. That's why people just opted into hand grinder. You can get a, you know, pretty much, you can get a like lower price for the good quality hand grinder. And then we got Comandante is also pretty good. Obviously, we got the Z1Z Espresso. They're coming up with some really awesome hand grinders out there. We got Kinu is really good. And yeah, so I mean, again, if you can afford to, you know, buy a really nice automatic grinder, I know a lot of people, you know, opted into, you know, hand grinder. Okay. Okay, Robert mentioned about the K Plus. Okay, Zpresso K Plus. Man, I'm not sure. Okay, I mean, I know they're making quite a few hand grinders, so I need to look into it. We have the Arcani. First time joining us for our live streaming, welcome. I mean, fact is, I mean, that's what we do here. Okay, this is my, if you're first time joining us, this is my computer shop. I have a small shop in Tucson, Arizona. I convert one room into kind of like coffee studio. Not the coffee studio, but more like coffee den. Okay, just kind of like hang out, fix computers, and I make coffee. And also I can chit chat with you guys on afternoons. So this is great, okay? And we have like 34 people watching us right now. My goal is about 100 people watching us every single day. So that is the, make sure thumbs up, okay? If you are watching this right now, make sure thumbs up on the video, okay? Humble Puck, yep. It's a, yeah, I think it's good for ranking, okay? So let's see here. Mayhem is a longer pre-infusion are beautiful. Wet, okay? When, okay, again, making espresso is like art form, okay? Some days, you know, I get a really beautiful shot, and next day, like today, it's all about the grinder size. So I think that's kind of like I do as a live streaming. So you guys are going to see the whole picture, because sometimes you guys watch like one of those videos out there. You get a perfect shot every time. That's not reality, folks. Okay, that's not reality. Some days you're gonna get a great shot, and then like today, mediocre shot. But as long as we put some milk in it and pound of sugar, you're gonna have some good times. By the way, so hopefully next couple of days, my Instagram live, I'm gonna have Alexander on, so he's gonna show us his coffee bar. Okay, I know if so. Okay, if you haven't seen my Instagram today, I posted a little footage of Alexander's setup, so make sure check out my Instagram page. Okay, man, I saw a lot of coffee bar in my life. I think he has the best setup by far. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you go watch it, I think he has the best setup in the world. I'm not kidding you. So he has an incredible setup. So I think we are pretty good. Okay, so let's see. Robert mentioned about the 1Z Espresso K Plus with the Flair. Yep. Again, I mean, it does. Whenever you buy a good hand grinder, it does make a big difference in your shot quality. Okay, by far. But so this is like so I convert Flair Neo. Okay, Flair Neo to add a pressure gauge and also non-pressurized basket. So this is somewhat limited. I know a Flair Pro 2 that does a much better job than this one. Okay, and also Flair 58. I mean, that does a really amazing job. So, but I'm trying to get the best out of, kind of like squeeze out the best performance out of this right now. So, but again, just make sure I get the good grinder. All right, let's see here. I want to ask, hold on, someone asked me a question. Is there any way to evenly distribution? Oh, goodness. You know what, the fact is, I mean, as long as you just level it, just tap it, just put the beans in it, and just make sure tap it, just as long as they are somewhat, what's the word I'm looking for? Somewhat even, and just temp it, okay, just temp. Just temp evenly, and you should be fine too. That should work. Hold on, and Justin asked us about the alternative milk. I use almond milk, oat milk, soy milk, coconut milk. I done it all, okay? But I like the oat milk is the best. Just make sure you get the barista version of oat milk, okay? Not the regular oat milk, just to get the barista. Mahin asked about have you tried the milk? I have not tried that milk yet. I mean, I like to try though. I know James Hoffman did a video on a couple months back, last month or so. Yeah, looks pretty good. Let's see here. Okay, hold on a second. It's a freezing sun at IMS screens keep getting punch to the poke. You know what? So which means you dosing amount is too much, okay? So change your dosing amount to like little less next time. I think you should be fine. Okay, so Oli is great. You got CD from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome. Okay, I think you were pretty good, guys. Okay, so I think it was good. Okay, overall it's fine. So we need to try. By the way, how many of you out there thinking about getting Flair? Okay, let me know in the comment section right now, because Flair is overall, as you guys saw earlier, is pretty easy to set up as long as you managing the thermal, the heat, and make sure if you got the right grinder size, you're gonna put some great espresso. Okay, so Eric says it is too much work for him. It is right. I mean, it is a lot of work. Okay, but thing is, if you already have a machine at home, Flair, if you want to buy for like going on camping trip or some kind of out of town, go somewhere, if you want to have espresso, that's a good option. But I think AeroPress is a good option as well. That's a lot easier to use than Flair for sure. But again, if you can afford to buy a semi-automatic machine like Flair with a good grinder, should be a pretty good option too. Robert's getting the Flair 58. Okay, Flair 58 is coming on Monday. Robert, maybe you should join me on Monday, okay? On my Instagram live. You can show us. Yeah, it'd be great. Flair 2. Yep. But I mean, the 58 should be a lot easier than Flair Pro 2 though, because Flair 58 actually uses a portafilter, so it'd be a lot easier. You got Billy's joining us too. Man, this is fun. Okay, this is great. I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad you guys are here with us. Hold on. Okay, what's a great hand grinder for Flair? Okay, which means what is a good hand grinder? It all depends on how much you guys want to spend money. So, goodness, you could spend $40 on Amazon, or you could spend like what, $500, $450 or $500 for Kinu. So is it? I mean, goodness, I mean, it's all up to you guys. But I mean, big shout out to Humble Pug, okay, not Pie, for super sticker. So we are over $500 now. Okay, we have over $500 for our next coffee machine. Okay. Yeah, so we'll see. So next machine is going to be dual boiler, PID, and what else? E61 group head, and the key is the rotary pump. Okay, not the vibratory pump, rotary pump. So that's what we are trying to go after. So dual boiler is great. Don't get me wrong, dual boiler is fantastic as well. All right. Let's see. Carla say dual boiler is great. Synchronica is also good too. ECM. Bianca is at top of my list. Rocket as well. R58. Yep. But again, Kino is great. But man, if you are spending $500, I think I go with the DF64 for $450. 64 millimeter flat burr grinder. I'll do that first. All right. Let's see here. So why Bianco over Synchronica? No reason. Okay. We are going to look at all the options. The Carla is not interested seeing $3,000 machine. Never buy. Sure, you have a good point. Fantastic point. Okay, because the fact is, you know what? Even though I think that's the reason why I like to get one of those machines. So we are going to compare that with our Bravo Barista Express. Okay. Most of you watching my channel, you guys have Bravo Barista Express some point in your life. So, I mean, that's why I want to get a high-end machine to compare that with our machine. Because someone asked me, I'm going to get rid of my machine. No, I'm not going to get rid of my Bravo Barista Express. So, but I want to compare with, I did compare with Rancho Silvia already, La Paboni, various machines there. But yeah. So I mean, that's why I want to show you guys what feels like, okay, comparing between entry-level machine versus high-end machine. Because I want to find out, okay, I want to find out, you know, what's the difference in shot quality. I mean that's something I'm really interested in. So, okay, and let's see. Carla is asking me, what about the comparing the dual boiler? I think there's quite a few YouTube channels out there. I mean, you can watch quite a few channels. They compare with Express versus the dual boiler. But I mean, again, I don't need another machine. Okay, I have plenty. So I'm kind of like skipping the dual boiler. We're just gonna go for the, you know, kind of like high-end machine. Let's put it that way. Okay, and the Carla mentioned there's a YouTube channel with the Bianca and ECM. Yes, but they don't do live streaming like this channel. Okay, I mean that's what I want to see that live. Okay, because I want to see in people actually using in live sessions. So I want to see the good and the bad. I mean, just like you've been watching my show or my channel. I mean, there's no edit. Okay, there's no edit. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what else. I think we are good. Okay, I think we are pretty good here, folks. By the way, man, it's great. I think this is pretty good this afternoon. We have 34 people, 33 of you watching our live streaming. Yeah, this is fantastic. And I'm glad to see that we are very active in our chat room as well. Keep going, guys. This is great. Just make sure join the chat, okay? We have great people here. We have a great community of, you know, coffee lovers. So, hold on. Kumar, let's see here. Kumar mentioned about the Speedster. Man, you are going up there, buddy. The Speedster they're pretty good. Okay, I think they are the Slayer I believe they're Slayer machine. They're modified to customize. Yeah, they're fantastic. Let's see here, Robert. Okay, we got Robert mentioned. But again, I mean, the reason why the live streaming is a lot easier than edited video. Okay, but the flip side is with the edited video, I can edit out the things I don't like about the video. But with the live streaming, there's no room. Okay, so you're gonna see both. I mean, that's why there's room for, obviously the edited video people, edited video YouTube channels, and I have other side is kind of like my channel. I do a lot of live streaming, so I mean, if you see like James Hoffman's video, I know some of you already know who James Hoffman is. His videos are impeccable. Okay. Let's see here. We got the Robert mentioned about the cold brew with the Flair. Yep. Man, you know what? We got so much topic to cover. Okay, upcoming weeks and months. So, coming Monday. Let's say coming Monday, we're gonna do some coffee roasting. Okay. Let's do some coffee. Speaking about coffee roasting, I got some bonus feature for you guys. Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna show you something pretty cool. If you haven't seen it yet, okay, this is awesome. Hold on. So maybe next coming Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to show you. We're going to do the live streaming, live demo on this coffee roaster. Okay. All right. So let me show you guys close up here. This is a coffee roast from a company in Korea. It's called Cardi. This is imagine this is like miniature version of kind of like drum coffee roaster. Okay, you can actually see the coffee roaster there. Here's the so that's the where green beans goes in. Go into the drum is right inside, and then you can do the temperature probe as well. So what's happening is, so this is the so it has an on and off switch. Maybe I can show you guys the little quick demo here. I can flip the switch. Has a motor to the side. And then for this one, you have to have, hold up. So you have to have, some kind of burner, okay? You have to have a burner so if you have like camping stove, you're gonna put underneath there to kind of like roast the coffee beans. So that's what we're gonna do. Next Monday or Tuesday, we have these green beans from Good Brothers Coffee here, so we are going to roast that coming week. So next Monday or Tuesday. So it's gonna be fun. Okay, Mayhin mentioned about the Kaldi's barbecue. Okay, it's a barbecue company, you say? Barbecue in Korea. Hold on a second here. Yeah. Okay, I think, what else? Oh, so this one is, I mean, it's not bad, okay, but it's pretty pricey though. It's about $600. But, I mean, regular roaster costs you about what, $3,000? So I don't know. I mean, again, I mean, if you guys are into that in home roasting, make sure to check out. Okay, check out the Cardi, or actually, better yet, check out the Beamer. Beamer 22, Beamer 2200 or Beamer 1600 plus. They have a lot of options there. So, yeah. Let's see here. And the Robert mentioned about home roasting is in depth of a rabbit hole. You know what, Robert, again. This is a hobby, okay? If you have time to get into new hobby, coffee is the best because you can learn so much. It's gonna be entertain you. You know, it's gonna be help you entertain for the rest of your life because you got so much to learn. Okay, so much to learn. So, I mean, if you don't have time, if you have just enough for make coffee in the morning, skip this. Okay, it's not worth your time because I mean it took me about 6 months to learn how to use my Lapaboni. So, yeah. Mehin asked, well, do you ever drink filter coffee? You know, not really. I mean, once you start drinking espresso-based drinks, man, filter coffee can be boring. But whenever I drink the Ethiopia, something bright, I definitely enjoy the pour-over. Definitely, I enjoy the V60 method or AeroPress. Yeah, they're pretty good. So it all depends on the mood. But again, you have a lot of options. Okay. I think we are pretty good, folks. I hope you guys having a wonderful afternoon. Okay. And then I'm going to see you guys on Monday. Actually, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow morning. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to comparing Bravo Barista Express with IMS shower screen. And then we are going to compare that with the Bravo Barista Pro. Okay, just a stock shower screen. Let's find out which one is better. Okay, it's going to be a lot of fun there. It's going to be great. And then I'm going to see you guys tomorrow morning.